this is tough, man. This is hard. It's very hard to talk to a dead person. Nothing in common.
Can friendship survive a night when every choice feels like betrayal? When Mikey and Nicky released in 1976, it was met with little to no critical reception or recognition. Possibly the film was too raw, too messy, and perhaps too real for the audience of its time. But what Elaine May created wasn't just another crime film. It was a raw, unfiltered X-ray of male friendship, fear, and self-destruction. This isn't a film about mobsters. It's a film about men who don't know how to love each other without hurting each other, who mistake cruelty for loyalty and guilt for affection. The story unfolds over one endless night in Philadelphia. Nicky, played by John Cassavetes, believes the mob has put a hit out on him. In desperation, he calls his old friend Mikey, played by Peter Falk, for help. That's it. That's the plot. Two men, one night, and an overwhelmingly unnerving sense of paranoia in the air. Elaine May prioritizes behaviour and the human condition over plot mechanics, highlighting the unspoken way we all act towards one another, the awkward pauses, the stammered apologies, the way we use words to hide what we actually mean. The chaotic way Elaine May filmed Mikey and Nicky got her into a lot of trouble. She overshot the schedule, defied the studio, and was eventually locked out of the editing room. Elaine May shot Mikey and Nicky over 2 years. She used multiple cameras, often running entire reels of film, letting Falk and Cassavetes improvise for hours. The result is messy, uneven, and yet feels truly alive. Every silence feels unscripted. Every insult lands like a personal wound. In the film, you can feel May's background in improv comedy, but here the humour curdles. John Cassavetes and Peter Falk were real-life friends. You can feel that history in every scene. Cassavetes plays Nicky like a man born guilty, constantly talking, charming, lying, terrified of being alone. Falk's Mikey is quieter, steadier, but underneath, he's just as fragile. Watch the way Mikey looks at Nicky. It's not just concern, it's envy, resentment, pity, maybe even love. Their friendship is an ecosystem of dependence and betrayal. When Mikey says, "You're my best friend," you don't believe him, but you also don't think he's lying. That's the paradox of the film. People mean everything they say and nothing they say, all at once. May structures the film like a descent, every location another circle of hell. A graveyard, a bar, a bus, an old lover's apartment. Everywhere they go, the tension grows. They're not running from the mob, they're running from each other. The streets are empty, the light dim. It's not just nighttime outside, it's nighttime in their souls. By the time dawn comes, we realise the story was never about escape, it was about inevitability. In the end, Mikey betrays Nicky. He leads the hitmen to him. It's one of the most devastating endings in American cinema. Not because it's surprising, but because it feels predestined. Elaine May doesn't shoot it like a thriller. She shoots it like a tragedy. There's no music, just the sound of fists on the door, a plea for help, and a muted Mikey, complicit in his best friend's murder. Mikey and Nicky was buried by its studio, ignored for decades, but time has finally caught up to it. Today, critics see it for what it is, Elaine May's masterpiece. You can see its influence in Scorsese's Mean Streets, in a lot of the Safdie brothers films, and in the intimate tension of a woman under the influence. But Mikey and Nicky is still its own beast, a film that refuses polish, refuses distance. It's messy because people are messy. Elaine May took the gangster film and stripped out the genre, leaving only the psychology. What's left is friendship, broken, cruel, and achingly human. Mikey and Nicky isn't about gangsters, or guilt, loyalty, or even betrayal. It's about the terrible intimacy between two people who know each other maybe too well. Elaine May takes a single night and stretches it into something endless. A purgatory of fear, memory, and misplaced tenderness. The closer these men get, the more they destroy each other. By dawn, nothing is resolved. One is dead, the other alone, both consumed by the same ache that drove them together. That's the cruelty of Mikey and Nicky. Love isn't a refuge, it's a mirror, and the reflection often hurts more than the world outside.